Hey everybody, it is Cindy Bloom here. And you know what? Today is day number 20. I can't believe it. 20 days that I have been recording myself online. And today I'm going to let you know what happened. If you've been following me, you watched the video about when my dogs escaped. And a lot of you have been asking me what happened with your dog. So this is for all of you who have wondered about what happened with my dogs. And thank you for asking me because I love my dogs. I am a dog person. I have had dogs my entire life. This is a funny story. I grew up in my house and I had I had a toy poodle and his name was Oscar. I loved my dog. And he was like a little prima donna, and we loved him. And I was the youngest of three kids, and I was actually at home when we had to put him to sleep, and it was very, very upsetting. So, anyways, when I got married, and my husband and I decided we wanted dogs, he came from a family that was a miniature schnauzer family, and I came from a poodle family. So we go and we're deciding about what kind of dog we're going to pick, and I fell in love with the miniature schnauzer puppy. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I kept thinking to myself, I hope I like him when he gets big because I'm not sure that I love schnauzers when they get big. Well, that schnauzer, his name was Tucker. He was my very first dog. He was the most amazing dog, and I'm a major schnauzer fan. So we had Tucker. That was my very first dog. And when I was 8 months pregnant with my first child, my husband decided that we couldn't have my first, we couldn't desert Tucker. He'd feel very jealous when, I had the baby. So we got another dog, and it was another schnauzer. His name was Jake. So we had Tucker and Jake for years and years and years and years. And, we ended up having to put them to sleep. And, when we put the first one to sleep, we got another dog right away. Pretty much right away. I think my husband came home. I was so upset when we had to put Jake down. We came he came home with another dog, and we couldn't think of a name, and we came up with the name TJ, short for Tucker and Jake. And so we still have TJ right now. My original Tucker passed away years and years ago. We have TJ, a schnauzer, right now, along with Cody, who is a toy poodle. And it's a funny story. I'll tell you that another time how we got a toy poodle. But I'll tell you one thing. We did not buy it, but we did get it. So I have a toy poodle. And then I have a mutt. My husband wasn't really that happy when I came home with the mutt. It was a major impulse. But I'll tell you something. And I'll tell you the story about it another time. I'll give you a little clue on why I got this third dog. His name? Pre-named by the people who, where he was born, his name was Tucker. So now I have another Tucker. So I have a Tucker, I have a TJ, and I have a Cody. Schnauzer, a miniature schnauzer, a toy poodle, and it's a Shih Tzu Maltese. We call him a shitty malt. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's not so nice. But he is so adorable. Anyways, the three of them got out the other night. Watch my video from the other day. You'll find out the story. And I am happy to tell you that there were no issues the next morning. I was a little nervous. I sent my husband over because he's actually better at that. And he went right over there and he called the lady in the morning and he said, I'm coming to pick up the dogs. And she said, fine. And before she could even start with him about us, about them getting out, which we were a little bit nervous about, and some of the things that they made me feel insecure about, there was no issues. He got them back, and my dogs came home. They were happy as can be. Filthy dirty, I may add, because they had a lot of fun while they were on their little adventure. So we bathed them and cleaned them and did all that. But they are happily home, and we have new responsibilities when we let them out. That whoever lets them out needs to make sure they let them back in. Don't know who it was, but somebody, doesn't make a difference. made that mistake. So we're going to try and prevent it, even though we've lived here for so long and this has never happened. We don't want it to happen again. So we are going to make sure the gate's closed, and whoever lets the dogs out, lets them in. And if you're wondering why I'm cutting this video and telling you this whole crazy story about my dogs, there's a reason why, and it's a really good reason. I'm doing this 90-day video challenge, and it's part of how I generate my income, believe it or not. And it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. So if you want to find out more about what I'm doing, why I'm cutting these crazy videos, then there's a link below this video. Click on the link, read the description, click on the link, and find out more about what's going on. I would love to see you on the other side. You'll be happy as can be, and your life will change. So have a great day, and this is Cindy Bloom, and I'll see you on the other side.